Hello and happy Wednesday. On Wednesdays, we discuss healthy and toxic relationships. At the height of popularity right now is Chrisean Rock and Blueface. People seem to be drawn to toxicity, toxic friends, toxic family, toxic shows, toxic relationships. So I want to discuss what seems to be a prime example of their relationship, abuse, narcissism, going back and forth. Now, Chrisean Rock, she's from West Baltimore, and she grew up and she experienced poverty, homelessness. She was raised with 11 siblings. Her father was in jail most of her life. Her mom, she didn't have a close relationship with her mom or her dad. Her mom was a victim of abuse from her father. Even where one time she said her father tied her mother up in the woods. So Chrisean has been the rock of her family, especially now since she's acquired money and fame. So before she met Blueface, she was a track star. She did go to college in California, I believe Santa Monica College, and she was a track athlete. She did very well. She also was on a show on Fox, and she won $10,000 for being the fastest runner. She had dreams and aspirations. She looked healthy. She was healthy. And most importantly, she was like mentally and emotionally healthy. She had evolved into a better person. When she met Blueface, she met him on this OnlyFans reality show that Blueface created called Blue Girls. And she was one of the contestants on the show. And so he took a liking to her because of her personality and aggressiveness. And they began to date and they fell in love. But often it was denied by him that they were dating or falling in love or had any dealings with each other besides business. So she went along with it, which, that's something where a lot of women do. They do that. They just go along with it. I don't think she really understood why, but I'm sure he was lying to her and was just probably like, I just don't want people to think that I'm messing with people on the show. Something like that. So he was manipulative and a liar and also a cheater. He was still messing with Jaden. Even though Jaden was first, he was basically cheating on Jaden at first with Chrisean and then just going back and forth between the two. This has been a long, tumultuous relationship between the two. It has caught the eye of over millions in America, and I'm sure all over the world as well. Chrisean has grown in fame from this relationship, just from this type of love that she has for this man. So this type of love, from when she grew up in an unstable household filled with abuse, poverty, homelessness, struggle after struggle, she experienced many traumas. And when she experienced those traumas, it left a void in her, a feeling of emptiness. And so she, of course, would seek out love. And this is why I'm bringing them up as the perfect example of a toxic relationship, just to show her background and to show where the prayer, the man or the God is praying on her, mindset would be. So his mindset would be an abuser or a narcissist. His mindset would be to pray after his victim. A victim would have to be someone who has experienced trauma, lack of love, a lack of self-love, a lack of self-confidence. And that's not to say that she thinks she's ugly or dumb or anything like that, but it's still like a lack there because she doesn't fully know what she deserves at this time. If she did, then she wouldn't be in this type of situation. And so they do prey on these type of people who come from mainly an unstable home. Father wasn't around. Father didn't have a close relationship with the child. Mom maybe didn't have a close relationship. Maybe she experienced seeing the parents get into fights, divorced parents, things like that. So different scenarios, but those are to name a few. So that qualifies the perfect person to be a victim of this narcissistic person or abusive person. And so what they first do is they start love bombing. So love bombing is a manipulative tactic used by narcissists and abusers to gain your trust, your love, your loyalty. And they love bombing is exactly like just showering you with gifts, attention, I love yous all day, words of affirmation, showering you with the things that you never had, you never really experienced, you always wanted. So you'll always hear, I love you so much, you are so beautiful, you're the best I ever had, I can't believe I'm with you. Like, it'll be fairy tale type things. Like, I can't believe I have you. I can't believe I got you. How did I get so lucky? You're the best thing that's ever happened to me. So these are the things that you missed hearing growing up. You might have been hearing a lot of negative things growing up from your parents and family members and other people about how you aren't enough. You never quite felt like you were enough. And, no matter what you did, it wasn't good enough. So when you have someone showering you with these words of affirmation and this love and attention and gifts and things that you never experienced, you want to hold on to that. But that's like the honeymoon phase, the love bombing phase of honeymoon phase. So that's the first step and it goes away. It's usually only about maybe 30 to 60, 30 to 90 days around that time. And then after that stage is distance, where they distance themselves from you and you don't know why. You're trying to figure out why and you think you did something wrong, things like that. And you're just trying to do whatever you can to get that first stage back. So you're still staying and you're hanging in there and you're trying to fix yourself and be perfect because you want to get that first stage back. But it never comes back until you actually, leave. You leave that person and then, or they break up with you. So in this case with them, Blueface and Krishan, he breaks up with her, leaves her alone, totally embarrasses her on social media, and then she'll cry, go to live and cry. And so after a while, you'll see her, she'll start looking better. She'll start looking better and looking like she's getting over it. At that time, Blueface knows it's time to come back. It's time for him to come back. And when he comes back, he love bombs her again. Love bombs her again, and then the cycle continues all over again. And so this isn't just Blueface and Krishan, but I'm using them as an example since they're in the public eye right now and have the height of popularity among basically all celebrity couples. And this is because we love toxicity for some reason over a healthy relationship. If you look at a couple who seems to have a healthy relationship in the public eye, everyone will have a negative comment to say. Like, I bet he's cheating on her. I bet she's cheating on him. I bet he hits her behind closed doors. They aren't that great. They can't be perfect. Instead of looking at it, for something that they would want to mimic or, maybe have one day, they'll look at it and just say, no, it's no way that, this is that great. And so I just want you to understand that pattern, that it's a lot more than just, oh, she just loved him. Oh, the sex is just that great. It's really a background to the whole thing. And he knows that. And sometimes the man, of course, doesn't, the abuser or narcissist, they may not know that they're abuser or narcissist. They may not know that they're preying on this person, but psychologically wise, that is exactly what's happening. Just like she wouldn't know that, she's sticking around for these reasons. For more on this, because I am running out of time, You can book a free consultation or book an appointment. Mindful Transformation Coach Sharita G. Next time.